read you this book, but this time I want to show you the entire book. This will be a calm, soft-spoken show and tell, which I will show you every page and every picture of the Skyrim Library, Volume 1, The Histories. I hope you enjoy the video. The Skyrim Library, Volume 1, The History. It's a very beautiful book with a dragon, a Skyrim symbol. Dragons are very important in Skyrim. Let's open the book. Here is the map of the whole Skyrim province of Skyrim. Natalie Trevorrow, cartographer. So the most important cities in Skyrim are Windhelm, Riften, Whiterun, Markarth, and Solitude. There's also Falkreath, Morthal, Donstar, and Winterhold. Those are little smaller towns and villages. Here's the table of contents. We have history, Skyrim, Morrowind, and dragons. Dragons are very important. And we have the first picture as well. There is this warrior. The warrior that's all dressed in black. And he also has some of red. He has a long spear. Is that a tail? And a dragon. Of course, he's fighting a dragon. There's a lot of yellow here, because that's probably fire out of the dragon's mouth. got long beard, long mustache, long hair. He's got a black crown. He's holding a sword. Very kingish. He looks very kingly. Like a true monarch. And here we have Skyrim calendar. Those are all months in Skyrim. So morning star is January. February is sunstone. March is first seed. April is rain's hand. May is second seed. June is mid-year. July is sun's height. So I was born in sun's height. Did you know that, guys? I was born in July. Maybe I was born in sun's height. Yeah. Let's see, this August. September is hard fire. Yeah. Then we have frostfall. Frostfall. October. Sorry, I forgot for a second. It's October. Sun's dusk. November and December is evening star. And the days in a week are Morndas, Deerdas, Middas, Durdas, Fredas, Loridas, and Sundas. Do you know that those names are actually pretty similar to the names of the days of the week in Norwegian? I think the Elder Scrolls, or Skyrim specifically, was inspired by Norwegian language in many ways, and I think that's very cool. Some more of our story. We have a knight. A knight. We have on the front, on the back, on the front, on the back, on the front, on the back, front, on the back. He's standing somewhere around big stones. Looks like some kind of ruins. Yeah, some kind of ruins. Here we have different types of weapons and one shield. This is a sword. This is an axe. This is a dagger. And this one is, I don't even know what this one's called. Looks like a hammer. A very big hammer. Here we have a beautiful map of the Imperial City. Yeah. Imperial City is where Imperials live. That makes sense, doesn't it? But in Skyrim live the Nords. Like Rumar. Imperial City. And something like that is in the middle. Beautiful. Now I have some more pictures here. There's this pretty medallion with some purple stone inside and some runes here. I wonder what they mean. I'm not sure if that medallion had something to do with the story. Here we have a scenery of someone who looks like a Nord. He has that Viking look. And they're standing outside the city gate. And it looks like there's a fire inside the city. Or maybe those are actually torches. There's a fire from the torches. And we see those beautiful northern lights in the sky. It's very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. And we have also some drawings of the Nords here. Yeah, they basically look like this. I wonder what this person is doing here, outside this gate. Why are they here? What's their story? Because they look so lonely. And the gate is closed. So I wonder what's happening here. Wow. Some more pictures. But that might not be Nords, I'm not sure. Social history of Cyrodiil. So maybe those aren't Nords, but Imperials. There are some cities here. Yes, those little drawings here. Yes. Everything is gray on these 2 pages. I personally prefer some color. There's a small picture here of what looks like a house in Morrowind. Because they tend to look like trees. Look, it's very pretty. Yeah. The painting is mostly greenish, but the ground looks reddish. So there's that slight contrast here. The Fives of King Wolfarth. King Wolfarth was a very important person for the North. Here we have that little map of Red Mountain. It was important for the story. The story, this section in the story is called Red Mountain. The Red Mountain is here. It's an island. Here we have a warrior again and some more weapons. This looks interesting. I have no idea what this is or this one. Kinda looks like a mace. But I don't know. And here we have a very big picture of what looks like a volcano. But I think it's the Red Mountain. Yes, it's the Red Mountain. The Red Mountain, the exploded like a volcano. And the scenery is very gloomy, very dark. So we know that something bad is happening around here. The explosion. Beautiful and sinister picture. Look at this. This is a very beautiful picture. We see meadows and some snowy mountains in the distance. Or is it the sea? Maybe the sea of ice. Here, something that looks like a village. And here we have two people going somewhere. They're descending the mountain. Looks so scenic, so primal, so rural. Looks amazing. Here we have something that looks like some ancient drawings. And some scary, angry face. It's probably the same person as here. A dog. This kind of reminds me of Egyptian drawings. The women are carrying someone who looks like a king. And here the men also are carrying someone who looks like a king. To this person. Here is a book that's called Third Era, an abbreviated timeline. And this basically sums up everything that happened in the Third Era. We have that long list, and this reminds me of the materials that I was using for studying to my history test. And the events were listed with their dates. It's very familiar. And here we have all these dates with events that actually never happened. That only happened in the Elder Scrolls universe. And I think that's amazing. That the universe of the Elder Scrolls games is so well built up. Amazing. And we have some pictures. Here we have more picture of a wolf on a meadow. This looks scary from this perspective because those people know that they have to fight, but they might not come back. Just seeing the opponents, it looks very overwhelming. Here there's a fighting scene. probably a different fight in a different setting than other elves. You can see they're really trying, especially this one. And this one looks more like that first picture. But it's probably a different event. They're fighting like you know it, like we know it from the medieval time. They have long spears. And here is a picture, front and back, front and back, front and back. Picture of a beautiful woman. I think this is Queen Baranzaya. Or maybe not, because she was a dark elf. And this woman doesn't seem to be an elf, so maybe it wasn't her. But she looks like a warrior princess with a long sword. And sadly we have no pictures here. I think I'm just gonna skip them. We have a picture here. There's this shield that looks big, and two swords that look pretty much the same. And there's a ship here going somewhere. There's like a building here. Something is there as well. And it looks like it's coming out of a cave. Yeah. It's dark. It's probably a cave. I think I would be relieved if I swam out of a cave, because I wouldn't like to be in a cave. And this cave was probably big. If it's wide enough that the entire ship can just come out of it, no problem. Here's a distinctly looking warrior. See, he's got long hair that's coming out of this hole on his whatever helmet. He's carrying an axe. I mean, he's not carrying it, he's fighting with it, probably. And he's got this very shiny ring. Look, this is so shiny that it just gives off these rays of light. And I also really like his outfit. Looks very cool. This thing that covers his, you know what, pretty belt that matches his ring, and everything is just in dark blue and green and gold tones. I really like it. And this man is probably imperial. He looks like it. Another pictures of what looks like some sketches. Is this some sort of wand? I don't know. Looks like a cane. It's probably not a cane. Maybe it's a staff. Also looks like a staff. Two other people. And a big picture of a man. It's very detailed. I think this man kind of looks like Mads Mikkelsen. Was that his name? Kind of looks like him. He has very light eyes. Like you can only see the whites. Even though you can see it from afar, so you can see it very well, but I can't see any pupils on his eye. And he's wearing a cape, and he's a mage. He's got ice power, looks like ice power, just like Elsa. Yeah. And he's got a staff. And he has some cute fur boots. He looks very serious. And here we have a dragon, of course. I think we've missed dragons a bit here. This dragon is of a very dull color. If I'm being honest, just very dark bluish, something like that, or more gray. And his wing kind of looks like he has web in it. Maybe it's a spider dragon. No, I don't think so. I don't think that spider dragons exist. Well, Skyrim anyway. Never seen a spider dragon in Skyrim, although I have seen one in real life. I'm kidding. And he's got these horns. Yes, are horns on a dragon a normal thing? I am not even sure at this point. The dragon break we examined. The dragon break was like time broke. And it was weird. Here we have another house that looks like an ruined house. Like Telmithren. I don't know. This is the name of a house like this, I think, or a village. But it doesn't have to be that one specifically. Yeah, it's just that name just comes into my head when I see this. So this looks like a tree, but it also kind of looks like mushroom. And look, some cute little mushrooms here, yeah. There's probably a pig here. It's a picture taken in the night. Beautiful. exactly beautiful. It's just what it is. It's a house. The Madness of Pelagius. This is a very cool story. One of my favorites, actually. Maybe someday I'll read you. Or maybe something else, I don't know. I have a lot of stories here. And I can reach every single one of them. So, if you have any requests, please let me know. I would like to know what my viewers would like to listen to, if you're also a fan of Skyrim. Dance and Fire. It's a very interesting series. It has 7 books. Look, I remember this. This is the symbol of Kinnereth. Kinnereth is a goddess. So this is an amulet of Kinnereth. And this is the shrine of Kinnereth. And you can go pray there. And it cures you of any diseases that you might have. It should work like this in real life too, right? Like, you're sick and you can just go to church, say a prayer, and be cured of every disease. But it doesn't look like this, and yeah, I've tried. It doesn't work like this. This is a Khajiit. Khajiit are cat-like humanoids, so they're not exactly humans, but they're a cross between a human and a cat in most cases. Also, their exact species depend on the phase of the moon they were born in. So this is very cool. This is one of my favorite facts about Skyrim, because I really like Khajiits. And I think this lore is fascinating. This Khajiit looks very angry and dangerous. Looks like a pissed off cat and has dreadlocks and has a vest. And this is a dark elf. Dark elf is another race in Skyrim. They get pointy ears because they're elves, and I think this is kind of common knowledge that elves have ears like this. In Skyrim there are 3 races of elves. In the Elder Scrolls, probably dark elves, high elves, and dark elves. And this is a wood elf. I really like this picture because it's big and detailed. I think I just like big pictures, which is actually very typical of me, as I tend to focus more on a bigger picture than details. Even though I just said that the picture is detailed, sheet. This one looks so much different than the ones I've seen before. Look, the ears are so pointy. Yeah, they're so pointy, just like the elves' ears. But well, they're totally different because the elven ears are more similar to the humans' ears. But the Kashis have more cat-like ears, yeah. But they're just very pointy, more than a regular cat's ears. And he's got blue eyes and that serious expression on his face. He's got this little beard. Kind of reminds me of a schnauzer dog. And this one doesn't really have hair. It looks more like he has fur than hair. Definitely not like the dreadlocks we've seen before. Looks very petable. Yes, pet the kitty, 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 pet the kitty. And here we have, I don't know who that is, but that lady looks not very alive. Looks like a zombie or something, but zombies are not canon in the other scrolls. And we have those two different pictures. Here, she has that huge set of clothes that makes her twice or more as big as she is. She's not big at all, she's just tall. She looks like a high elf. She has that gear here, you know, and here she's wearing a simple outfit, and she's very thin, very thin. I think this is like an accurate depiction of what I look like in oversized clothing versus what I actually look like when I put on something that's more revealing. I mean, it sticks more to my body. Yeah. And here we have some handsome man who is an elf. These pointy ears, looks like a wood elf with longer hair. The hair looks light and it looks like a sketch more than an actual painting. But he has nice features. Look at this jawline. He has a really nice jawline. And he's got a very solid neck. And he looks like he's not ashamed of his body, so good for him. He looks proud of himself. He's not afraid to show off his skin. And here we have a beautiful lady, beautiful elven lady with these golden brown locks. Very beautiful hair, so voluminous, and this face. She has a 10 out of 10 face card. These lips and nose and those beautiful black elven eyes. She could be a model. She has a model face. And look, she has a widow's peak. I have a widow's peak too, but mine is very small compared to hers. It looks so good. It looks so good on her. She's got a heart-shaped face. Very beautiful lady. Beautiful collarbones. This looks like contour. Like she's contoured herself. But no, it's actually the way this painting was made. This style, art style. I think it's a very beautiful art style. A very beautiful elven lady. No pictures here, just a lot of text, and until we have this person here, I'm not sure what race this person is. Their ears look just normal, not pointy like elves, but they have a big forehead. What a huge forehead you have, sir. And those 3 red dots here looks kind of Indian, but it's not Indian. There's no Indian people in the other scrolls as far as I know. And the Indians typically wear one. I don't remember what this is called in the Indian culture, and I don't want to say it wrong, so I won't say it. But he has 3. And he kind of looks like Aladdin. I don't know. I mean, his clothes kind of giving me Aladdin vibes. And this is a window, which is actually in an interesting shape. Like here, it's like someone took a bite of it. And here it's like it actually is disappearing. Here we have the moon and the stars. So it's a very beautiful night scenery outside, and this person looks like they're coming into a building through the window, and they're carrying something. What is this? Looks kind of like a fishing rod, but I don't think this is a fishing rod. Either way, this is a very cool picture or painting or drawing. Some more text. Oh, and there's a big picture of an Argonian. Argonians are similar to Kashits in a way that they're half human or half animal. Well, that's one way to put it. But they're actually not. They're just humanoid, so they resemble a human, but they also resemble an animal. And an Argonian resembles a lizard. And they can breathe underwater. This Argonian is like dark green and has like dark purple hair, I guess. It looks like it's purple. Very interesting. Very interesting color combination. Here we have more Argonians. Argonian looks like from the front, and the rest are pretty much from their side profile. Different types of Argonians, although those two are kind of weird because they just have flat faces. I guess they're like packs of Argonians or something. Yeah, Argonians typically have long faces. Just like my dog. My dog has a very long snout. And here's the map of Black Marsh. Black Marsh is the land of Argonians. And we have the most important cities in Black Marsh. Hellstrom, Archen, I'm not sure, Blackrose, Lilmuth, Solrest, Gideon, Stormhold, and Thorn. And here's the border with Cyrodiil, and here with Morrowind. In Cyrodiil is the Imperial city, so the Imperials live in Cyrodiil. And in Morrowind live Dark Elves. Another picture, I really like this picture, it's so beautiful. There are 3 people here. I mean, one of those people, well, let's say people, but not humans. This is not a human, this is a Argonian, and those are no, because you can't tell who they are. And one of them is carrying a staff. They're probably a mage, and I think the staff looks very pretty. But wow, look at the scenery, right? This ray of light here looks very beautiful. It's white at the top, and then at the bottom it gets more yellow, and it sort of paints the ground yellow too. And there's a night sky around, and those birds, they look like birds. I like the way they're drawn because it looks like they weren't very detailed. They were just drawn by, some brushes of paint. Yeah. And they just gave that effect that, they're birds, but they just look vague. Their birdness is a bit vague. Let's say that. Oh, and here something is happening. This looks like a very weird trunk, like an enchanted, creepy, gloomy trunk. And there's a bear here that looks very dangerous and angry. And there's a person here that is probably hiding from the bear. Yeah, there's some water here. Look at how detailed this pond of water looks. Beautiful. And there are birds here on the branches. 3 birds. I can see 3 birds. 1, 2, 3. And the bear. I like how the bear looks. Even though it looks kind of scary. those are the famous stories. The last Argonian maid and the sultry Argonian bard. I once read those stories to you in one of my videos. And there is an Argonian here. Looks like it's a female Argonian. I'm not sure why she's naked, but it's okay because she has a physique of a Barbie doll. And also she looks a little awkward. I don't know, she has an awkward face. Like, to Argonians she could be maybe like Uncanny Valley. Here's a man. He looks aristocratic. It's actually a story called The Wolf Queen, and it has a lot of books actually. It's very long, and I love the story. It's also very well written. Well, this man looks like he has an abnormally small head. And he looks aristocratic. He looks very tall. But yeah, the proportions are a bit off. And here we have a warrior that's dressed in a very revealing way. But, well, for one, it's a man. But he has long hair. He has a braid here. And we can see his nipple. Well, that's us. He's a fighter. Maybe he's one of the Forsworn, but I'm not sure. Forsworn are a group of people in Skyrim. I mean, it's a big group. They're kind of rebels, and they're dangerous. I actually kind of hate fighting Forsworn because they're not that easy to fight. But I gotta say that they look kind of cool. And here I have another lady who also looks like she has a very small head. But, and I think it's Queen Potema, the Wolf Queen. That's her. But the dress, look, the dress is amazing. And the purple background complements it so well. Here we can see like some creatures, like those look like fish. Fish opening their mouths. It's a very detailed dress and a little bit unsettling. So I would never wear a dress like this. And it's not about the fact that I don't wear dresses at all. But this dress is sinister. And she has this pretty necklace here, yeah. Very pretty, and look at her hair. She has a very distinct hairstyle. Her bangs are curled up. And there's this palace here. This purple palace. Maybe purple was Queen Potana's favorite color, and that's why. Look, we finally have a picture of someone. I don't know who this person is. It's a man. It's a man's head in a side profile in a blue circle. And that's it. I don't know who this man is. But it looks like he has a Roman nose. Is this a Roman nose? I think this is a Roman nose. And he has solid eyebrows. Very thick and chunky. And a solid jawline. So I'd say this is a handsome man with some semi-long hair. And here we have this huge landscape that actually looks a bit different than everything else here. Landscape. And yeah, that's it. There's just, there are meadows and there are mountains with some snow on them. Yeah. And those are like this looks like a stone. Maybe those are ruins, but I'm not sure. Maybe those aren't ruins. Maybe this is a castle or something. And here I see some what looks like a lake or a pond, a body of water. And here are some building sketches, like castles, palaces, something like that. And it might actually be the same building. Oh, and here is a soldier. soldier. You can meet a lot of them in Skyrim. Probably even more in Cyrodiil, but I've never been to Cyrodiil. So I've only played Skyrim when it comes to the Elder Scrolls games. And I like how detailed he looks. Yeah, looks very detailed. He has that imperial outfit. Very cool. It reminds me of the Roman Empire, yeah, because it's very probable that Cyrodiil was inspired by the Roman Empire. And here are some mages, a man and a woman, and they look like twins. They just look like the same person in two different genders. Maybe it's an alter ego. And their spears are crossed. And here we have a beautiful city, but I don't know the city. Which city could it be? This is a story of Baron Zaya. And this might actually be Windhelm, but I'm not sure. Because Windhelm also has a harbor. But I'm not sure if this looks like Windhelm. But I like this picture. There's this blue shiny water. Then there's like dark city that's also a little bit lighted. And there's that dark red sky. Looks like maybe it's a sunset. Looks a bit sinister, but also very cool and atmospheric. And this is a harbor. I don't know where this is. Oh, this picture looks a little bit plain. Just no interesting colors. Oh, and here we have Whiterun. This is in Whiterun. This is a forge. I don't know its name in English, I forgot. Looks very cool, and it's the best forge in Skyrim. There's is that huge bird here, made out of stone. Very cool. This is the city of Whiterun, probably. And this is the gate, but I don't recognize it. And this is again the map of Skyrim in a miniaturized version. Here we have some sketches. And here we have some little pictures of instruments. Yeah. The flute and the others. And those are actually songs that are sung by bards in Skyrim. We drink to our youth and today's come and gone, for the age of oppression is now nearly done. We'll drive out the empire from this land that we hold. With our blood and our steel we will take back our home. Oh, hail to Ulfric, you are the High King. In your great honor we drink and we sing. We're the children of Skyrim and we fight all our lives. And when the Sovngarde becomes, every one of us dies. But this land is ours and we'll see it what we of this scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams. Yeah, that was my rendition of The Age of Oppression. But I'm not sure if I sang it right because I'm not very familiar with the songs in Skyrim in the original language, English. Because I mostly played Skyrim in Polish, and honestly I really enjoy my native translation. And here we have a dragon again that looks very angry and wants to devour us. So maybe we should hide. But first I want to analyze this picture a little bit. Yeah, this dragon is angry. There's some tower here. Is this a person? Something is flying here. Something, I don't know, something or someone is just flying back, just taken aback by the dragon's force. Oh wow, looks impressive. And the picture is kind of purplish. I like purplish. And I like how the sky looks. You can see it's the sunset. It looks a little bit white around, so it's probably in a snowy land. Okay, we gotta go before the dragon attacks us. Oh, and this is another detailed picture of a man. I think this is actually the Emperor. This is the Emperor. What's the name of this book, by the way? Skyrim's Rule and Outsiders too. Skyrim's Rule. Yeah, there is something about the Emperor here, so this might be the Emperor. I've seen the Emperor in Skyrim because there's that one mission where you have to kill the emperor. But you don't have to do this if you don't want to. And it's not the main mission. It's in the Dark Brotherhood. Honestly, I don't really like Dark Brotherhood that much. It has some cool missions, but then it gets really worse. I just really don't like the ending of the Dark Brotherhood. But yeah, if that was spoiler for you, I'm so sorry. So yeah, this is the Emperor. I don't know which one. I know which is not that expensive. Yeah, it looks like the Emperor. He has very cool, expensive clothes. And this is the Homes of Skyrim, a field officer's guide. Yeah, so this is actually Windhelm. This is the city of Ulfric, Stormcloak, and the Stormcloaks, which are the true Nords who fight for the Imperials to just leave their land alone to the Nords. They are very patriotic, and they don't really like newcomers, and they are a bit racist, to be fair. So yeah, this is it, and this is it. This picture is nice because this one looks more like a sketch, but this one is very detailed and very, realistic. If you compare it to the game's graphics. Very beautiful. I like the water falling off the watermills. And here is some picture of someone walking around, I don't know, it looks like it could be Windhelm as well. But no, it's probably Solitude, because this one is about solitude. So this is actually Solitude. Yeah, it looks very lonely, to be fair. It looks lonely. On this one is drawn very pretty. Very pretty. This is the Riften, the city of Riften. And there are a lot of dogs there. So, as I said, there's a lot of water around there. Because it's a harbor city. It looks very pretty. Has a bluish hue. With some distant lights. Very nice. And this is Winterhold, and this is actually the College of Winterhold, where the mages reside. And I think this pic was taken, if I can call it this way, where there was a big event. I don't remember exactly what happened, but a dark magic force got out of the college and it destroyed in a nearby city. And it used to be a very, very well developed, prosperous city. It used to be the capital of Skyrim, I think. And then it just all got destroyed. What a pity, right? But the College of Winterhold still stands, and some people are suspicious about it. Some people think that the mages did that on purpose, but I don't believe it personally. I think this was just a coincidence that the college itself resisted that destruction, and it still stands. Well, this is a book called The Gentleman's Guide to Whiterun, wrote by Mika the Bard, and I don't like this book because I don't like this person, because he wrote some not very cool stuff about another citizen, Carlotta. Where did he write this? Sadia, Hulda. No, there's no more. I don't know. But he wrote something about Carlotta, and it wasn't very nice. He was like that he's gonna get her, and he just wanted her as his girlfriend, and she wasn't interested. So as a dragonborn, you can just go to him and shut him up. And this is a picture of the banner from the Bannered Mare. It's a tavern. It's Hulda's tavern. Oh my god, look. Look what a beautiful picture of Whiterun. Beautiful. It's a beautiful purple and gold sky. Everything looks so beautiful. And these are some of the sketches. Not nearly as impressive as this one because, well, I really appreciate these 2 pages being just pictures. Oh, there is more to Mika's book, and here he writes about Carlotta. Her name is Carlotta Valentia, and she's a magnificent beauty who makes a modest living selling bread and produce in the daylight hours. By the gods, I will make that feisty beauty mine someday. Yeah, he won't though, because she doesn't want him. Here there's solitude, just a simple sketch of the buildings. But this picture is beautiful and very detailed. This is solitude. It's basically, it's part of it is on the bridge, this big bridge here. Well, it's a good thing that the bridge just never break, right? reflection of the city is just amazing. This looks so good, so good. Beautiful evening. Scenery of the city of solitude, the capital of Skyrim. And there's a person here that is just standing and looking at this magnificent city from afar. Maybe it's a dragonborn. The Blue Palace, the sketches of the Blue Palace. The Blue Palace is where the High King of Skyrim lives. But in the game, the High King is unfortunately dead, killed by Ulfric, their Stormcloak. But his wife, Queen Elisif, is on the throne. Well, technically, in theory, she's on the throne, but actually she's not the one making choices there. Not really. The City of Stone, the Salesforce Guide to Markarth. And yeah, this is Markarth, the City of Stone, exactly. The City of Stone. It used to be a dwarven city, but the dwarves are suddenly no longer with us. It's also detailed. You can see a lake here also, or a river, I don't know which one this is. Yeah, it looks impressive. And there's this waterfall in the middle of the city. There's only this one thing that I really don't appreciate about Markarth, and it's that they have literally everything made out of stone, even beds, and it just doesn't sit right with me. Stone beds, they are so uncomfortable. A look more of Markarth. Yes, the waterfall, and this is beautiful. It's a beautiful artwork. Maybe not that realistic, but still, it's very detailed. Look at these sculptures here in the stone. Looks very pretty. And here is a sketch of that city. And here's some more pictures of water, males. not sure what this place is, but it looks impressive. Maybe it's Windhelm. Kinda looks like Windhelm. With those grey brick buildings. And this also looks like Windhelm. And it's so gloomy and dark. I would also say that Windhelm is gloomy and dark, so maybe it's the accurate depiction. Another beautiful landscape, the Nordic ruins of Skyrim. It's beautiful, beautiful. Look at this. A lot of water and green grass and some stone structures. And there's a person here. Look how small the person is compared to everything else here. And here we have some sarcophagus. Sarcophagus face clustered around, with undead Draugr surprise inside. Top seated, with lead. Put one in someone's house for fun. Oh, it's better not to put them in people's houses, because actually those sarcophagus actually often have undead Draugr inside, and those Draugrs tend to come out and attack. So maybe that. And these are some pretty, I don't know, stone buildings covered with moss. Looks like that. And more pictures. Oh, this is inside a cave. There are a lot of Draugrs in places such as this one. But there is some beauty to it. This one, yes. Those in the game usually don't look this appealing. Some interesting drawings. This looks like what I've already seen, but it's a bit different. Oh, here's a bear. The bear wasn't here on the previous drawing, and the man here is a different one. But these people here and these people here, they are the same as on that previous drawing. The man has some pretty big stuffs here. And here are some more sketches. Yeah. This looks exactly like what you can find in caves in Skyrim. Caves are like sanctuaries or old temples, something like that. Maybe I should call them temples. More pictures. This looks like something I've already seen in the game. Looks a little bit like Labyrinthian, but I'm not sure. Maybe it's not Labyrinthian actually. Yeah, but those are old ruins. They look very impressive. And we can see a lot, huge landscape in this picture. Look how detailed this is. We can see the trees out there, the woods, and the rivers or streams. Maybe those are streams actually. And this is Sartha. It's an old temple. Now it's just ruins, the ruins of Sartha. And there's a person here. Not sure what they're doing. Oh, this is the part about the Labyrinthian. A minor maze, Shalidor, and Labyrinthian. This is the shape of the labyrinth in the Labyrinthian. I was there only once, I think. I think this is not even required in any quest line to go to the labyrinth in Labyrinthian, which is actually a bit weird. If I remember correctly, there's no quest like that. If you disagree with me, please tell me. But I've been there once and I was actually surprised of what I found there. Oh look, there's a short, like a riddle. This is a riddle. A riddle that says, enter twice, exit only once. Alteration will lead you to destruction. Only illusion shows the way to restoration. Conjure not, but be conjured instead. Yeah, so this is the riddle. And you can figure out what to do. This is a symbol of something, not sure what. Hermamora, probably, yeah, it could be connected to Hermamora in some way, because Hermamora is that deity that is just very like a scary monster. It's the god of knowledge or something like that. And This actually kind of looks like Hermamora, because Hermamora looks like an octopus. And this also looks like an octopus, so that makes sense. Look what a beautiful picture of a statue. I can't tell if it's day or night because first I thought it was day because it's so bright around her, but actually in the corners the sky is quite dark, so I'm not sure when in the day this is supposed to be. Oh, look, a person. Wow, so this like sculpture is actually so big. So big that this person is so small here. Amazing, amazing. And this is the Morrowind section actually. So this is somewhere in Morrowind. It's not in Skyrim. I just wish I knew which deity this was. This is a goddess or something, but I'm not sure which one. The history of Raven Rock. The stories here, I think, are actually the stories from the DLC. One of the DLCs that is called Dragonborn. And this DLC you can travel to Solstheim, which is an island that belongs to Morrowind. And Morrowind is the land of the Dark Elves. And here you can see the map of Morrowind. And the most important cities like Mournhold, Narcissus, Fear. The letters are very small. Necrom, Vivek, Balmora, Aldrun, Vardenfell, Sadwraith and Mora, and Blacklight. And here there's border Cyrodiil, and here's the border with Black Marsh. And here there's probably the border with Skyrim, I think. And here we have something. Can't tell what this is. And this, I have no idea what this is. Looks like a rock that's floating in the sky. Very interesting. Maybe this actually has something to do with the lore that I forgot. I don't know. I just, forgive me if I just forgot something that should be obvious. Mysterious Akavir. caviar is like another continent, because Skyrim and Cyrodiil and Morrowind and other lands are all in Tamriel. Tamriel is a continent, caviar is another continent. Also, I know Atmora, that's another continent, but I don't remember any other continents in the Elder Scrolls lore. I don't know what this is. Some kind of stone shrines, maybe. This is a very big and detailed picture of a warrior fighting with a dragon. Yeah, but it's just very gray. Oh, this is probably supposed to be the Dragonborn, because this is the Book of the Dragonborn. But I don't really like the picture that much because of the lack of color. And more dragons, of course, more dragons. There's a dragon here that has a very similar posture to mine. Has a hunchback, just like me. And here's another dragon that looks normal. Also like me, because I can also look normal, especially if you see me from the front. Another dragon. Looks dangerous. And look at these teeth. Very weird. Very crooked. Even more than his spine. This one is totally pissed off. I see those red eyes and this scary expression. Looks like the devil himself, to be fair. I would piss my pants if I saw this. And this is a dragon, and this is a dragon priest, actually. Yeah, there are like 9 or 8 of them, I think. And you can kill them and take their staffs, and then you get some kind of reward for that. Guys, I am not sure if I ever got all of dragon stuffs, you know, in Skyrim. I'm not sure if I ever done that, so you know what I'm thinking, that the next time I get to play Skyrim, I totally want to do that. Maybe I'll make a video out of hunting down all the stuffs. We'll see. More dragons. Dragons, dragons, dragons. Dragons, 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 dragons. mine. I also have a long neck. I recognize myself in these dragons, in some of them. To be fair, Alduin is real, and he and Akatosh. Okay, I think this is that story of the person who doesn't know orthography very well. And this is the shrine of Akatosh. Akatosh is an equivalent of Alduin, actually. It's the god of time. Am I right? I don't know. But this is the shrine of Akatosh. Yeah. So you see, Akatosh and Alduin can't be one and the same. Growing up as a lad in Skyrim, I heard all the stories told to me by a doll, told by his doll, told by his doll, and so on. And one of those stories was about Alduin. But see, he was not Akatosh. He was another dragon, and a real one. Good at that. Yeah, so there's that. And that's some kind of warrior that is all very grey. On the green background, and the warrior is very grey, colorless. And I don't know how I feel about this. And he also has horns, but that's just his helmet. I don't know who this person is. Why is he grey? Oh, these hieroglyphs here are actually they're supposed to represent the dragon language. Very cool. I wonder if this is actually, very well thought by the developers. Because wow, imagine creating a language like this. Damn. Oh, and the last one, some stone tablet with probably some word in dragon. Yeah. And we have the map of Skyrim once again. And that's it. And look guys, we have finished the whole book. Amazing. Let me know if you like it. If you liked this video, because I probably like to do the same one with 2 remaining volumes in the future. So we'll see. But this video was very long, and actually my throat is very dry at this point. So I hope you enjoyed that, at least. Yeah, guys. Thank you very much for watching this video. And, I'd like to congratulate you if you lasted this long. Just know that it costed me quite a lot of effort to do a video like this in one sitting. If you enjoyed it, leave something like a like or a comment, please. and maybe subscribe if you haven't for more Skyrim content. Thank you guys very much for being with me, and goodbye and good night.